Welcome tankers, this is McLogo, back with a gameplay in my Type 58, the Chinese Tier 6 medium tank, and this is my road to the WZ-111 5A, the actually for me I guess the top heavy tank or one of the top heavy tanks next to the Super Conk and the Valor. And this is also a very good comp tank, that's why I'm grinding for it. So far I really had bad matchmaking with the type, and I just came back now from 5 days absent of World of Tanks. I've been on vacations with no digital influence, so really offline. And this was I think the first round. I did 2 rounds. I so far only had basically tier 8 games, except maybe for one. And today, yeah, I guess I was lucky. I had a tier 7 game and a tier 6 game, and it kind of works much better, the tank, because yeah, it's not let's say it's not the best tier 6 tank. You can compare it with the Russian T-3485 tank, but it's worse than that. It has about 20 less pen on the standard rounds and about 20 less pen on the premium rounds, plus this gun does 160 damage while the Russian gun does 180 damage. The DPM is slightly higher, otherwise they're pretty similar. This is just everything about the tank is just slightly worse. Like gun depression, instead of 7 degrees you only have 5 degrees, kind of typical for Chinese, but yeah, it's really just a bad tank right now in the current meta. But I have to grind through it to get to the other tanks. I'm looking forward to play the IS, the IS-2, the Chinese version, because I think that is similar to the Russian version, and I kind of like the Russian version, both with the small gun and also with the 122 gun. So this position here, I just wanted to get some snipes in before I try to move in, kind of. And track a KV-1. The standard ammo is pretty, as you can see here, the gun doesn't go down enough to actually get shots, which is, it's just annoying for me. I kind of don't like tanks with 5 degrees of gun depression. It's just always a hassle to get the gun down, to play with them, to position them especially to get the gun down. So if they've got 7 degrees of gun depression, then that's fine. So I switched to APCR because the 128 pen of these shells, yeah, I just want to pen. I want to have one good game at least in the tank before I go on to the next tank. And here we track this tier 6 Churchill, just get shots in. Could have basically also gone back to standard rounds, but I don't care. Just want to get shots in and pen this guy and take him off the board. So the game doesn't look very good anymore, and we're already behind. So I need to move in. This was a lag spike, kind of, that I had earlier. I had some issues with my internet connection, but not with the internet connection outside, but in the house itself. Something with the sockets is not okay, but hopefully will get fixed soon. And this light tank here was in. I just auto him and luckily track him and double ram him. So now that their eyes are shut, I will drive a little bit front to do some spotting, and I can see already their heavies are cleaning up our team, our backside. So if we want to get damage in, I guess we'll have to move in. But there's still a KV-3 there, which is has pretty good armor and can also dish out quite a lot of damage. So I'm a little bit careful here. And the Oni, I guess, just got slapped by something. I'm not sure if it was the E2 or with a derp gun, or no, I guess not, it's a normal gun, or maybe the KV-3 here, exactly. And the premium round, I tried to go for the lower plate and just try to painting, but the gun, yeah. I'm also using a very bad crew. I'm training up a new crew, so it has only Brothers in Arms and Sixth Sense, and a little bit of repair that is evolving. So the tank isn't that much fun to play, to be honest. And we track this guy. So here, luckily sideways. So sideways we can actually pin him pretty easily. And I will go for the tracking just to keep him here. And I'm always looking on the map to see if the KV-3 is pushing around the bend. And yeah, chance my turret. Doesn't pay me anymore. And this guy just bounces. Luckily on the T-34 armor, which can be trollish. Here I just want to see where the KV is. We will get cleaned up very soon because the heavies already are, I guess, on the way to here to kill all the remaining tanks. The loss is basically inevitable with so many tier 7 heavy tanks still alive. Don't think the carry potential of this tank isn't just enough to, or at least for my skills, not enough to actually carry. So that's why I waited here for the KV-3, kind of staying here not to get shot by RT, and I will move nearer to the rock to try to get some shots on this guy, and I hope for a TD that he'll move in, so we can kind of make create a crossfire. But yeah, as you can hear, the gun is just, you get a shot down, you really have to expose yourself, and of course I get shot. This was a bad peek, to be honest. And I'm now trying to bait this guy to push up, and I hope that the TD just gets shots into him, but he first shoots RT, because that is the bigger threat, I guess. And seems to miss the KV and gets shot down by the second RT. Yeah, okay, we're again at the same point, except that there is no RT anymore. And I can see on my back there's a tank approaching, and it's a T-28, and he's driving. So if he's driving, he won't aim, or we won't hit a shot possibly. That's why I'm moving in, trying to get around this guy, kind of. And he doesn't seem to be here, so he must be already trying to push up to my position, which is weird, as he could see me basically before. But yeah, and this is now my chance to get some more damage in. I'll just try to stay low, but the standard armors won't even pen his turret, so I have to go for the side, and I have to expose too much of my tank. So if I push up, I might get shots. 2 hit points left. Yeah, and I get shot down. Unlucky, but it was an okay game so far. The best game I had in this tank, but of course not enough to win the game. And my team did not play that well. So, but this will be the only game that I possibly show in this tank, as the next tank will be the IS-2. So looking forward to play that tank. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day and stay safe. Bye bye.